Times weren't great, but it's a tough double, so it's not as easy as it was when I was 18. I miss those days. Being 25, it hurts a lot more, but I think it's good race experience, and it's like a training day for me. So being able to string together two decent races back to back is what we wanted to accomplish. I think it's awesome. I think it's fun. I think a lot of the top swimmers around the world are coming together, and we get to spend time together and all get to race. And the relays are funny. I wish I entered the relays. I just assumed the relays were going to be the top individual swimmers from each 100, so I was like, there's no way I'm going to be in it, but there's some funny matchups. I want to watch those.
If this event was taking place next year, would you want to take part again?
It depends on the timing. My ultimate goal next year is 2020 and Olympic Games, and I'm going to do everything I can to prepare for that, and if it fits in, then I'd love to. If not, then maybe next time.
Were you in Budapest?
I was in Budapest, yeah.
How was it in Hungary versus tonight?
I think they were both great. It's just a lot easier for me to get to here, so I definitely prefer this one. An hour flight over having to fly to Frankfurt for 10 hours, and then I think I had a drone shut down the entire airport and 80 flights got canceled, so probably had a 24-hour travel day to Budapest, so this is a lot easier for me to get to.
Go ahead. How was that was a 158, right?
Yeah.
How do you think that went for you?
Time's nothing special, but that's a quick turnaround, and 2 flies a tough event to have before, so I just basically went into the warm-down pool and just started doing fast 100s around high to moderate heart rate, just to try to flush it out as best as I could. So like I said, it's just a tough double, so I'm happy with it.
How's your spring training been?
It's been something. It's been a lot of yardage, probably more yardage than I've ever done, but it's good. It's good. And Jack's so positive, you can never be mad at him. There's lots of days that I'd like to be mad at him, but he'll give you a terrible set and you'll be pretty pissed off, and then he just looks at you and smiles, and then you just get in the water and do it. So that's what we've been doing for the past 2 weeks, and hopefully get a few more weeks of that.
Yeah. So you mentioned you're not as young as you used to be, yet you've done more yardage than you ever have. Why is that?
Ask Jack. Trust me, I'd like to be doing hundreds, but I still got the 4IM, and you got to train for a 4IM, so it involves a lot of yardage, so I don't really give him too much pushback on that. I know it's what I need to do.
As you've seen yourself age, even over the last couple of years, have you made changes in the pool, outside of the pool, just to kind of combat that, or to adjust to that?
Recovery is definitely more important for me now. I try to sleep more. I don't know if I really accomplished that. Everyone will tell you that knows me that I don't sleep much at all, maybe 5 hours a night. So I wish I could improve on that. But I do a lot more recovery and rehab and physical therapy outside, just to kind of strengthen everything and make sure everything's in tune.
How are you feeling heading into Worlds, especially now as the defending champion both IMs?
Good. I mean, I'm excited for it. It's so hard now when you've gone through an Olympic quad and all these meets were just a new level of excitement that you've never been through. And I talk with Ryan and a few other swimmers about it all the time. It's about conserving emotional energy, and if you want to use it when the time is right, and the time is going to be 2020. So I'm going to go into 2019 as best and as prepared as I possibly can be, but we might adjust some things that might be more in tune for my following year. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm going to go in as prepared as I possibly can. I'm going to race as hard as I can.
Are you glad there's no 4AM at this meet? Or disappointed or anything?
Yes and no. I mean, I'd probably do one, but I'm not going to ever be upset when there's not a 4AM.
Have you talked to Kosuke Higino at all, since he's not going to Worlds anymore?
Not really. I've known him pretty well. There's an obvious language barrier. I wish him all the best. He's such a good guy. He's been one of my main competitors since I was 2011 World Youth with Daya and Kosuke, and I've got to know him and Daya really well, and they're two of the nicest guys in swimming, very respectful and very hard workers and tough competitors. And I just want to see him happy, and I hope he gets back on track and all situated and he can make a little comeback for 2020.
Thanks, Chase.